What's up, people? We is back. We is back. Hey, yo. Got a lot to talk about today, y'all. A lot to talk about. Something I should have been talked about, for real. But we got to talk about this Gucci Mane curse, man. We got to talk about what's going on with Gucci. And the new 1017. The new 1017 then disintegrated. And it's crazy, because he had a Sir Squad, man. Boy had Sir Squad, so we got to talk about that. Boosie and Yung Bleu is still going at it. I think I might start standing away from that, yo, because I don't know where that's going to end. It's going to end, and that shit might spill into something else. So I don't think I want to even be, we talking about, y'all, we talking about 3 million hours. That's what Boosie asking for, and it's getting disrespectful. Boosie done brought up the man kids, which is, in my opinion, is a violation. You ain't got no reason to be saying nothing about that man kids. Keep that shit to him. All of that. What else? Oh, we gotta talk about 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake is yet to address his homeboy who on paperwork. And I don't think nobody's holding him accountable. Everybody should be holding that man accountable, man. That man had made a career off exposing rats. And now he got a rat in his circle. And ain't nobody saying nothing. Nobody saying nothing? That's strange to me. That just let you know. That just let you know that these guys is in cahoots. You know what I mean? If that was anybody else, man, the whole internet would be putting out videos talking about that shit. But a lot of these people avoid certain people because they're looking for favors for them down the line. Or they already tied in with them. You know, so they don't want to break that bond. But me over here, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Right is right and wrong is wrong. He made a career off of exposing black rappers. Now he got a Hispanic rat in his circle and he ain't saying nothing about it. They taking Come on now, man. This can't be real. But I think I want to start with Gucci Mane first. And Sean Cotton had Charleston White on the platform, right? He had Charleston White on the platform. And I want to add on to what Charleston White had to say. Because I done said this a million times on different topics. I spoke about it on Young Thug. And it's basically involving a lot of these guys don't know how to lead, y'all. And leadership comes with responsibility. It comes with See, this the shit I be talking about. Y'all can't see this? Why Sir Woody finessed the court to not snitch on Young Thug? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. That man gets no credit in real life. Don't say he just unsubscribed and trying too hard. Or unsubscribe, that nigga, you must don't like real champion. Fuck out of here. We only deal with real authentic anyway. We don't deal with nonsense. Then go watch. Hold on, let me reply to this nigga. Yeah, but you got DJ Academics talking about YSL Woody finesse the court, the not snitch or thug. Man, forget YSL Woody. YSL Woody is a wild ass guy. He don't deserve no respect. But let me get back to the regular schedule program. I watched the interview with Charleston White talked about Gucci Mane. And I want to add to what he was already saying, because he said a lot of shit I already been saying, but I want to add to it.
Online.
Check out what you said.
You'll get up to one.
Yo, update on the original members of Gucci Mane's 1017 label. Pooh Shiesty, locked up. Big Scar, passed away. Fujiano, locked up. He had a name called Road Boy, locked up. Keisha Day, she got dropped. The only one left remaining from the original 1017 is Enchanting. She's from your city.
Our local
And she just died.
Enchanting. Where's her music? Why don't we see any music? Where's her videos? And for all them young niggas to fall, it starts who he went and got them. He gave us interviews, had them telling their backstory, only for all of to crash, man. Quickly, swiftly. So it has to go to the leadership. In my mind, and notice what I always say in my mind, because it's my belief that a leader, a real leader is someone, or just say a real boss, is someone who focuses on self-improvement, self-improving myself. And while I'm working on self-improving myself, all the people around me is looking, because I'm the leader.
He didn't do a good job explaining that. See, this is the thing, y'all, and this is where a lot of people fall short of leadership. Yo, when you ahead of anything, your job and your role is to put everybody in position to win. You feel me? It ain't just about no self-improvement. Yeah, you gotta improve yourself. You gotta lead by example. And I think that's what Charleston White was alluding to. But you also have to know your personnel. You gotta put everybody in position to win. Now, if you talk about the original 1017, let's go back to the computer. The original 1017. I mean the new 1017. I remember they had a remember they all was in the picture. Here they all go right here. Pooh Shiesty Buck. I think this is Enchanting. Either her or her. She just died. Fujiano locked up. I think that's Scar. I think he died too in an overdose. Who the fuck is that? I don't know who the fuck that is. But yo, when you the leader of anything, when you the head, you gotta make sure you gotta put everybody in position to win, yo. And I think that's where Gucci Mane fell short at. Gucci Mane fell short at knowing what he was working with and capitalizing to all those guys' strengths, all their strengths. Like Charles White was talking about, Love and Chance and didn't even put out no music. She been signed this man for what, 2 years now, and ain't put out no music. That could have contributed to her drug problem. You know, a lot of people resort to drugs for stress. You know, and that could have contributed to her drug problem. The fact that her music career wasn't far along as she thought it should be. And Gucci Mane got to take some accountability for all these people. You know, you the head. You the head, you gotta make sure your people is out the way. But a lot of times, and it's not just Gucci, this just go to the rap industry in general. I did a video on a guy named Sauce Pack TB. His family was suing, I think Sony. Don't get me wrong, don't quote me on this. His family was suing Asian. Well, I ain't know Asian Dog was down there. I ain't know Asian Dog was down there too. Well, good thing she got away because what's going on with Gucci Mane and his artists, she shouldn't want no parts of anyway. But his family was suing the record label because he ended up dying from a drug overdose. At 17 years old, he ended up dying for a drug overdose. And his family signed over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the video. I'm gonna show you because it's very interesting what went down. I'm gonna go to the video. Hold on. Sauce Pack TB. I think I'm the only person that even did a video on that situation. I ain't seen nobody else talk. Here you go, right here. Sony Music sued for overdose death of Sauce Pack TB.
You see sounds in here.
YouTube, what it is, the people. I'll be back at it, man. Thank you. So I want y'all to listen to. I think I already changed my name. This is an old video. I think I'm gonna want y'all to listen to what happened. This suit, I think, is actually listen to a couple of the legend. Company allowed her son to die of a drug overdose against Sony Music. The mother of an up-and-coming rapper from North Carolina has filed a wrongful death suit. Can y'all hear this, y'all? Sony Music claiming the company allowed her son to die of a drug overdose just 4 days after his 17th birthday. Newport Paper Show. Tobias Johnson, went by a stage name, Sauce Pack TB, was found unresponsible in Houston, Texas. Hey, Miss Ashton, can you hear this or it's too low? 2020, by his manager, who was sharing the room with him, according to the Manhattan Supreme Court lawsuit. Mom, Kenyatta Hartley, who was suing Sony Music Entertainment and other labels, Record Label, LLC, and No Stress Entertainment, LLC, claimed she had voiced concerns about her son's well-being after seeing photos of him on social media using drugs and appearing high of 5 Friday states. Hartley even suggested that her son, who went viral earlier this year on TikTok with his song Ballin', take a break and spend some time home, and asked the label if he needed any help, the court papers alleged. While Hartley was assured by No Stress Entertainment that it would keep him safe and away from drugs, the suit claims. Photos posted the night before his death, however, showed that the record label had taken Tobias out to celebrate his 17th birthday. The pictures show him under the influence of illicit drugs later found on his autopsy, the court papers say, including screenshots of social media posts. The young rapper went on a 2-day drug binge that ended with his death from an overdose of opioids and other prescription drugs. His manager, at No Stress Entertainment, was asleep in the same suite at the time, the suit alleges. For 2 days, the label gave Tobias access to illicit drugs, watched him consume those illicit drugs, and then watched those illicit drugs kill him, the suit charges. The binge started in Atlanta, Georgia, and continued in Houston, Texas on November 5, 2020, court papers say. The rising star had complained about severe stomach pains around 11 p.m. the night before, or just 12 hours before his death, but no one did anything about it. Johnson had fentanyl, amphetamine, Xanax, oxycodone, and 17 years old, y'all. The suit said, citing an autopsy report. Hartley claims that the label was contractually obligated to act as a son's chaperone under the terms of his contract, especially since she couldn't afford to go on the road with the teenager, the court papers show. Ms. Hartley trusted that the defendant, No Stress and Records, Sony goals were aligned with her own, that Tobias' health, safety, and welfare was his top priority, the court papers charged. Ms. Hartley trusted that, if nothing else, defendant No Stress and Records, Sony, had an interest in protecting their business asset. She must now live the rest of her days knowing her trust was misplaced, the suit adds. The labels failed to keep him safe and away from drugs, and in fact encouraged the drug use as part of the culture, the filing claims. Hartley claims the companies treated him as a commodity rather than a human being. Hartley initially filed a suit in Georgia in 2020 and still has a separate lawsuit pending against No Stress Entertainment. That
Man, yeah. That's basically Miss Ashton. That's basically what this what Sauce Pack TB Parents is alleging. That they was feeding them drugs. Said it was part of his image. But that goes into the Gucci Man situation and just record labels in general. Record labels in general promote drug use. They promote drug use. And they know an artist is strung out on hard drugs and they won't say anything. They won't say anything. They won't do nothing to stop it. A lot of times, as long as they still putting out good music, yo, they'll turn the other cheek. Now you got, in this situation, a 17-year-old dead, and the label was supposed to act as a chaperone. A lot of times, these labels got they got insurance on these rappers. Now I don't know if that's Gucci Mane's situation with Love and Channing, but that's how they get their money back. You know, that's why they don't put no real effort into making sure their artist is safe, because they got insurance on the back end. They got insurance on the back end, so they're gonna win regardless. But with Gucci and all his artists, it's like, yo, you would think that after you invested all this money in these guys, you would at least try to make sure they moving right. But a lot of times they don't. And it goes into, and it's not just Gucci, this just is a problem in the industry in general. They pay these, a lot of times, young guys this money, and they just let them go. You know, as long as you putting out music, as long as you delivering, we don't give a fuck what you do. And a lot of times that creates these type of situations where they ODing on drugs. Now, Love and Chanting, they say she died from complications from withdrawal, but I think that's a goddamn lie. I'm gonna keep it all real. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think she probably took a bad perk. You know, that's something that's going on in the world. We saying it. I think that's the same thing that took Scar out. The same thing that took Gangsta Boo out. It's like, yo, people were selling these pressed pills and these fake pills, and it's killing people. It's killing people. But for Gucci to have this, basically an all-star, he had an all-star lineup. If Gucci would have had these people on the right track, I'm talking about Pooh Shiesty, Big Scar, Fujiano, and everybody else that he had down there, man, Boose, man, he'd be like fucking Yo Gotti right now. You feel me? But that's not the case. He lost all them guys, yo. It almost ended up like Suge Knight and Death Row. You feel me? Where you had a nice squad, you was on top of the world, and you fumbled it. But a lot of times they don't even give a fuck. Like, they don't care enough to make sure that artists are straight, especially when you sign to an artist. That's why, yo, I don't think you should ever sign to an artist. You feel me? Especially an artist that's currently rapping and still putting their all into rap. This is a difference if you sign to somebody like a Kanye. Yeah, Kanye rap, but Kanye do a million other things. I think rap, if you put it on a totem pole or what he care about most, that shit might be fucking exactly. Gucci Mane ain't Russell Simmons. You feel me? And I just think that's a bad investment, yo, for anybody to sign to a rapper. You just don't sign to a rapper, yo. But that's fucked up, yo. And Gucci gotta hold some level of accountability. I know I would. If I was the head and I had people under me and I'm just watching one by one, Pooh Shiesty 8 years, Fujiano 5 years, Big Scar dead, Love and Change. If I'm watching that shit one by one, yo, I would have to take some accountability. Like, oh, these is my people. You feel me? I failed my people. And I ain't gonna get into the aspect of, is he sacrificing niggas and shit? Them other niggas do that. You feel me? Not saying that it ain't the thing, that just ain't my lane. I'd rather deal with the real, and the real is that these niggas don't care about the artists. As long as they delivering on the music, they don't give a fuck about what they got going on. And then with Gucci Mane coming from where he come from, you know, Gucci used to, you know, remember the big Gucci? I mean, Gucci used to do all type of drugs. So for him to come where he come from and be where he at now, which I think he drug free, you would think that he would make that a focal point when you talking about his artists. But it's like, man, fuck them niggas. That's saying like that's how he carrying it to me. Right. You're right, they can. They can. But that goes into ignorance. You know, when you take a lot of these people from these environments, they probably don't even know nothing about that, Miss Ashley. You know, you can go to doctors and they can give you a shot that clean your system when you got money like that. They can give you a shot that clean your system. You don't have to go through none of the withdrawals. All you gotta do is stay away from drugs. But then what happens too, this is another thing where you got rappers like Shorty, she probably was still in her home city. Even though she signed to Gucci, she probably was still in her home city. So your environment plays a role in it as well. But that's why if I'm Gucci, right? And I know I got an artist that got some talent that, you know, I wouldn't have signed if she ain't have talent. Or I wouldn't sign anybody if they don't got talent. I have to believe in them to some capacity. And I know that, you know, this person can do something great with their career. And I see that it's the environment that's keeping them down. I'm taking them out the environment. I'm taking them out the environment. And if you go back, you done. If you go back, you done. Because we ain't here for that. We here to get money. We here to, you know, to shock the world. You feel me? So it's like, yo, I just think that's how you handle that, yo. That's how you handle that, yo. If you care about your artist. But I think what we saying from Gucci is, he just don't care about his artists. Exactly. Right. It ain't gonna hurt the money. It's actually gonna bring them more money in, because a lot of times drugs will make them lazy. You feel me? Depending on what their drug of choice is, you know, everybody. I know when I was taking perks, shit, man, you don't be wanting to do nothing outside of taking perks, because it's gonna fuck your high up. But it's like now with these press pills, you would think that more people would be cautious and be aware of who they actually getting the pills from. Now, I think what they're saying is the boyfriend, or whoever he was, the one that put up the video crying, he the one that gave her the pill. Oh man, salute to Palestine, man. No, you gotta fault Gucci, because Gucci is the head. When any organization fall, you gotta fault the head. You gotta fault the CEO. That's mandatory. Even though it ultimately falls on the individual, but you gotta hold the head to some level. And then whoever over top of Gucci, you know, it goes up the ladder, but Gucci gotta have some level of accountability, yo. Too many, yo. We talking about 6-7 artists. We talking about 6-7 artists that was under his tutelage fell. He gotta take accountability for that. Man, salute to Colorado, man. Salute to Miss Alias, salute to Colorado. He gotta take accountability for that. Got to, man. But I just think most people don't understand what a boss is. Most people think just because you got the money, you the boss. No, it comes with brains. Whoever got the brains is the boss. It ain't all about the money. Yeah, you gotta have money, but it comes with thinking. It comes with advice. It comes with information. Information. He who has the most information should be the boss, because that person has the knowledge and wherewithal to put everybody else in position to win. That's how I look at it. And that's where a lot of people is lacking. That's where Gucci is lacking. That's where Young Thug lack. That's where King Von lack. You know, a lot of people is lacking. A lot of people think just because you got the money, that automatically qualifies you to being the boss. And that's not the case. That's not the case. Just like nowadays, people think money make you real. Like, no, you can just be a lame with money. Like, that shit don't change nothing. But I think that just goes into society and what we valuing now. Right now in society, money is rule. Everybody, people put money higher than it need to be on a pedestal. You feel me? And I get it, you need it. But it's not everything. It's not everything. Money, with all the money Gucci Mane got, he couldn't keep these guys, his team, out of trouble. Because he still don't got the smarts. You know? But that's what we dealing with nowadays, yo. We dealing with that a lot, yo, where the wrong people is getting the money. The wrong people is getting the money. Yo, it's not even a rapper now that put on another rapper that's rich. Think about it, y'all. What rapper out right now, other than let's wipe Yo Gotti, because Yo Gotti been doing a good job, even though we already know what happened with him and the Dolphin, you know, his brother. But if you take that out the way, matter of fact, just take Yo Gotti out the way. Outside of Yo Gotti, what other artist has done that? What other artist can say, yo, I made this person a millionaire? I don't think it's a whole lot out there, man. I don't think it's a whole lot out there, yo, because right now the wrong people is getting the money. The people that's gonna make sure everybody good and everybody straight, they're not the ones with the bread right now. It's the other guys. The guys that's really out for self. Yeah, you signing people, but you're not putting them in position to win because nobody is winning on 10-17. Send it to my Instagram, Kendrick B. You can't put it on YouTube. But yeah, though, man, nobody right now, yo, is putting anybody else in position to win, yo. And it's fucked up, yo, that's what happened with Gucci team, yo, because when I think most people noticed that Gucci had a strong team. You talk about and the way Pooh Shiesty hit with Fujiano and a Big Scar. Oh my God, just them three alone. Them three alone could have got Gucci to a point where he ain't never had to rap again. Straight up, he didn't never had to rap again if he could have just kept them three straight. Pooh Shiesty ain't had no business robbing a nigga for $30,000. You feel me? Fujiano got caught with a pistol. That's a little bit different. You gotta protect yourself. I get it. But Big Scar shouldn't have been in his hometown. I think he was from Memphis, popping fake perks. And if you notice, a lot of the ones that died are dying in their home city. So that just lets you know something. That lets you know either they don't have the information that they need to have to succeed, or they don't have the money. Because the number one rule when you get money is you gotta get away from your hometown. You gotta get away from your hometown. It's very rare that some people survive after they got money in their hometown. What happens? But it's rare. And when you talking about life, you got to deal with odds and possibilities, and you know that's why we learn that shit in school. Percentages. What's the percentage? What do the odds say? The odds say that if you stay home, you're going to be either getting killed or you're going to go to prison. So the smart decision would be to get the fuck out of there. Hey, George Robertson, you have to blame the head. When Best Buy fell, you know, remember Best Buys was all over the place and Blockbusters was all over the place? They didn't blame the workers. You can't blame the workers. You gotta blame the head, because Best Buy and Blockbuster was supposed to be able to see Amazon coming. You feel me? That's what the head does. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's not qualified to be the head. They were supposed to be able to see Amazon coming and was supposed to be able to make the necessary adjustments to be able to keep going without Amazon knocking them off the map. Gucci was supposed to be able to see these. Gucci was supposed to be able to evaluate this thing, right? All right, Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty still a little rough around the edges. He loved Memphis. He kind of wild. You feel me? Even though Pooh Shiesty got in trouble in Florida, he wasn't in his hometown, so I can't say that. But you gotta also be able to evaluate his team. Man, who a bad apple that's hanging around Pooh Shiesty? Hey Pooh, you gotta cut your wall. This is what the NBA did to Carmelo. When Carmelo got in trouble for stop snitching, the NBA, and it's online, David Stern brought Carmelo in the room and told Carmelo, you gotta cut these niggas off or you done. Yo, when money on the line, yo, that's how you gotta be. You gotta be that cut and dry. We talking about multi-million-dollar deals. You feel me? You gotta be able to look at everybody around these people and say, yo, he gotta go, he gotta go, he gotta go, he cool. And if none of them go, then you gotta go. It's that simple, y'all, and it ain't no negotiating. We talking about millions of dollars, y'all. We ain't talking about chump change. talking about millions of dollars. Gucci wasn't doing that. Gucci was allowing them niggas. Gucci was allowing his artists to do whatever it is they wanted to do, as long as they was producing music. Gucci was adopting the same practices as the big wigs, you know, the Sonys and the Warner Brothers. And he was adopting the same mentality as them, but he don't got the same money or the same resources as them. So those deaths and those hits is gonna affect him more. That's where Gucci fell at. That's where he went wrong at. Clemson, what it do? Right, exactly, Miss Ashton. You got it. Gucci's supposed to be able to assess the liabilities around his artist, yo, and he didn't. He didn't. Big Scar wasn't supposed to be home popping fake perks. Like, yo, when it's that type of money on the line, yo, you gotta lay down strict rules. You know, that's why a lot of these billion-dollar companies, you know, a lot of them, the people that work for these companies, they can't even have social media accounts. You know, because you don't want to bring no negative press to the company, and social media is the easiest way to do it. That's why it's like that. But it's like with the record industry, and it's not just Gucci, just with the record industry and the music industry in general, it's like they don't care what's going on as long as you producing. And that's fucked up, y'all. Because you giving a lot of these people money that ain't never had money before, yo, and it's like the average person gonna crash. The average person is gonna crash when you give them money, man. I used to like Gucci back in the day. I haven't listened to Boosie in probably 15 years. Especially after I found out he lied about the motherfucking the Pookie Loke shit. You know what I mean? The whole time that was a lie. That was some shit that they used to promote his rap career. Man, fuck him. I don't trust nobody that do shit like that. Right, exactly, Bobs. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That is exactly what I'm saying. For Gucci to be who he was and for him to be who he is now, it's no excuse for them guys to go out like that. Not by overdose. He supposed to known better. Gucci had hella problems, yo, when he was on them drugs like that. He supposed to known better. That's what you did with them fake pills, man. Them fake pills will get you, yo. That's a dangerous game. But if I was to put a percentage on Gucci, I wouldn't give him 100%. No, because the artist got to take some accountability. But I would give him to the bulk of the percentage because he the boss. And when any business fall, the boss takes the blame. Whether it's wanted or the boss takes the blame. That is a part of being the boss. You can't just be the boss when everything working fine. You know, that's another thing that people like to do. When everything is working fine, where all system is to go, I'm a boss. But when everything fall, now I ain't the boss no more. No, hell no. It don't go like that. It don't go like that. You the boss when you winning and the boss when you losing. That's how it's supposed to be. But that's not what we saying right now, man. Nobody want to take accountability for crashing the ship. But when the ship is sailing, everybody want to drive. Nah, fuck no. There's too many chiefs and not enough Indians, man. That's how I go. Exactly. That's why they get paid the big bucks. When a captain, when a ship crashed and the ship sank, you know what that captain got to do, y'all? Do y'all know what the captain of the ship have to do when it sank? Let me know in the comments, man. What do the captain have to do of the ship when it sank? I know somebody know the answer. In Clemson football, what the captain got to do of the ship when it sank? Miss Ashton, you know? Right. Go down with the ship. If you don't go down with the ship, the captain will face fucking criminal charges, man. That's law. That's the rules. Ain't no difference from Gucci Mane. Ain't no difference from any motherfucker that's driving a boat. Any motherfucker that's a hit of a, you gotta go down with the ship, man. That's the only way it's deemed honorable. If you abandon ship and you the only one survive, and then everybody else dies, then what the fuck are you? And that's what's going on with Gucci. I think that's the best way I can explain it. Everybody else is dying and you the only one winning. You lost. You lost. That's how I look at it. And I think that's how America looks at it. For real. I mean, that's really the only way to look at it. You can't be the only one winning when you the boss. Everybody else losing. No, you lost too. Like they say, the country is only as good as its worst citizens. Like, that's just the reality of it. I mean? But then you got Boosie and Yung Bleu, y'all. Yo, how do y'all feel about Boosie and Yung Bleu? I talked about it a little bit earlier, but it seemed like since then, it's been a lot of back and forth, so we gotta go back to the computer, y'all. Gotta go back to the computer. Because Yung Bleu and Boosie. This is the last time I'm gonna speak on this, yo, because I don't want this shit to I don't want this shit to I don't want to add fuel to the fire. I mean, oh yeah. It probably is ball out. I don't know if you in here or not. Yeah, 'cause that comment was crazy. Niggas said, yo, I just unsubscribed, bro. You trying too hard with the sound effects. Like, yo, niggas want videos that people don't put no effort into their videos. Fuck out of here. If you can't acknowledge that a motherfucker putting work into their, what's up, cuz? Then you don't need to be around here, champion. But that's how I was ready to do, y'all. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Instagram. So y'all can see what the fuck going on with Boosie and Yung Bleu. Now I told y'all I think Boosie asking for too much. And at this point, if I was Bleu, I wouldn't give Boosie shit. Oh, and we gotta talk about this too, y'all. We're gonna talk about this next. This not in the title. But we gotta talk about C-Day calling out 600 what the fuck that nigga name is? The nigga is Buka 600. We're gonna get to that next. So hold on. I told y'all what Boosie said earlier to Yung Bleu. Now what Yung Bleu said earlier to Boosie. Now Boosie responded. This is what Boosie had to say. Then y'all can't see that, that's too big. Hold on. Alright. Nigga, don't get mad at me. Nigga, don't get mad because you ain't booked every weekend across the country like the CEO, LOL. Do you even have shows? You stopped your tour because you couldn't sell out theaters, LOL. Or did I stop your tour? Now you mad because nobody wants to hear your music anymore. They want you to pay up and do what's right. You miserable. You don't know if you want to be a rapper, R&B, country, rock and roll, or rock and roll artist. You stole my money and went and put down on your first home. You squatting. So we come and move in next week since you squatting in our shit. And you want to bring your kids. You want to bring kids up. Oh, so he spoke about the kids first. Really? He did say something about his kids. But it wasn't disrespectful. He just said your kids don't want to live in that house. Really? Maybe my kids can come over and help your retarded ass son count to 5. She'll say 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Boose said, damn fool. Go wipe all that damn slob off the floor before y'all fall down and hurt yourself. So that's what Boosie said about Yung Bleu. He said Boosie about to go back to the pen. He need that money. Lucky he got out in the first place. Now he going back. I forgot about that case, Miss Ashley. I think they was making it seem like it was some type of loophole in the case. But I forgot Boosie got that case. He definitely need the money. And if you think about it, Miss Ashley, Boosie ain't start acting like this to Yung Bleu until that case happened. That's true. He posted this before I sued them for stealing millions. LOL. Niggas ain't shit for real. He posted an old tweet of Yung Bleu. Y'all can't never bait me to say anything negative about Boosie. That man changed my life. We gonna forever be great. It's always been more than a contract with them. He gonna support any move I make. That's fine. We always gonna be good. Yeah, he said that was 3 years ago. I can tell the new fans, LOL. I've been signed to Boose since 2017. He been having Bleu. A start before anybody. I used to go in this nigga closet and pick out my outfit for videos. He gave me money to hit the mall. He gave me a rollie, chain, host my mixtape, and kept it real. Nobody cares, Boosie. So this Yung Bleu today. Nobody cares, Boosie. You spoke on me, I spoke on you. It's dead to me now. Whatever you send at me, I'm sending back. You know how life go. Yeah, Bleu is ungrateful. See this the thing, y'all. And this Bleu going in some more. 850 million streams last year on my Empire catalog alone, not including my old music. Sold out 80% of my tour. You was standing in line protesting that one in Atlanta. Line wrapped around the corner. My last R&B album I dropped was Love Scars 2. Debuted top 20 on Billboard, but that didn't matter because I never sold crazy. First week, LOL, no major label, my own muscle. Boosie want y'all to believe that there was one time the whole world listened to me. Bet I just have missed some. I always been slept on. I always had my cool little fan base around the world. That nigga's a hater. And want the world to believe I'm declining. I'm a whole musical genius, my guy. My writer checks be more than what you make off your own music. Ain't gotta do shows every weekend. I do when I wanna perform. I do shows around the world. But okay, man, I'm done, I swear. I don't respect you, never will. The Yung Bleu respected. I don't respect you, never will. The Yung Bleu respected you because I was a fan. But they say don't meet your idols. You disappointed me when I found out how lame and selfish. How lame you are and selfish. So this the latest on them, yo. And I ain't gonna lie, yo. It's probably it's probably gone too far for them to fix it. You know, a lot of disrespect been going back and forth between the both of them. I think they need to find some type of middle ground. I think Bleu do owe Boosie more than 100,000. You know, because that's what it was. You know, when Bleu got signed, he didn't tell Boosie, and then he paid Boosie 100,000 and made it seem like he just was doing that just because you my man and you been rocking with me. But the whole time he just signed a deal for $9 million. You feel me? So, yo, Bleu gotta accept accountability on that, yo. And I think because of the contracts was fucked up, I don't think Bleu actually is gonna have to give Boosie anything. I think the lawsuit was dropped. If you listen to Whack 100, yeah, they scammed him. They scammed him when he got shot, and that was down bad and that was dirty. And if Bleu respected Boosie like he said he did in them earlier tweets, he would just do the right thing. Even if you couldn't have given him $3 million, you at least give him $1 million. But that 100,000, I ain't gonna lie. If I was Boosie, I'd be kind of upset about that too. You feel me? But Boosie got a habit of asking for. Boosie won $3 million, y'all. Boosie want half of his contract. Now I don't know what was written up in their agreement, but just based off the visual, you know, if I'm watching what Boosie did for Blue, I don't think it's worth $3 million. No, I don't think it's worth no $3 million. A million, yeah, $1 million cool. You know, because even when all right, say you a Boosie and you got an artist, and that artist signed to a major, you gotta get a finder's fee. At minimum. At minimum, that label has to pay you a finder's fee. Now, would it be more than 100,000? Maybe. You feel me? But I think, yo, as cool as those guys portrayed, just do the right thing, yo. Do the right thing, yo. All this back and forth ain't necessary, yo, because I don't want nobody to end up hurt, yo. I don't want nobody to lose their life behind this shit. You feel me? Because, right, like you said, it's business. Yeah, that you right, Miss Ashton, you right. You right. And I think the contract was 50%. I think the contract was 50%. So you right, you gotta honor your contract. Should I teach my kids that honor your bets? You make a bet, pay it. You know, that's part of being a person with integrity. You right, 100% correct on that. I was just looking at it on like a homeboy type of thing, like, you know, cause niggas get homeboy discounts. You feel me? And if you my man, you my man. I ain't gonna punish you. Even if I did make you sign a 50%. Jay Davis, what it do? Yeah, you right. He did believe it. You right though, y'all. You right. Like I can't nobody deny the fact that Boosie believed in Blue. Because you know Moose was with Boosie for years, and Moose ain't make not one of Boosie album. Young Blue was on every single album when him and Boosie was together. Young Blue was on all of Boosie albums. Now, was that a benefit to Young Blue, or was Boosie just doing that, you know, because he knew Blue talent? But either way, it still a win for Boosie. It still shows that Boosie believed in him, because some niggas that know you got talent and still won't put you on the album just because they don't want you to outshine them. Boosie ain't do that with Blue. Boosie ain't do that with Blue. He put him in front of the world. He put him on Vlad, so he deserved payment. You right, boss. Money do change people. Money do change people. But I'm gonna say this though. A lot of people have been saying Boosie is selfish, and I can see Boosie bad because he's another one. Boosie is another one that's a boss. And I mean, I was gonna say he ain't make no millionaires, but we just talked about Young Blue. He made Young Blue a millionaire, so you can't take that away from him. But Boosie had a lot of artists, yo, and a lot of them got talent. You know, Moose got talent, and Moose went nowhere under Boosie. I just think it's a bad investment, yo, or it's a bad decision, yo, for any artist to sign to another artist, yo. That shit never works. I can't say never, but it rarely works. If you wanted to pick a prototype, it would be Yo Gotti and his artists. But yo, you don't see too much of that no more. Yeah, straight up. No, he not gatekeeping. You right, Key. You right. He not gatekeeping at all. Cause he could have gatekeep Moose. He let Moose go over there and start fucking with Kanye. And I don't hear nothing. You know what I mean? So you can't really call him a hater. Selfish is another thing, cause we done heard the issues Boosie had with his mother and all that type of shit. Like I don't really get down with the disrespect of the parents. I don't really rock with that. Especially when in his situation, his mother's all he had. I think his father died when he was young. You gotta respect that woman. You gotta treat that woman like gold. You feel me? You gotta treat that woman like gold. Y'all shouldn't be no disrespect ever coming from Boosie towards his mother. I think Boosie got anger issues. And it looked like to me that Boosie might be one of them people that think he always right. That's another thing too, y'all. A nigga think just because he got the bag or this person got the bag, they always right, yo, and that's not the truth. I couldn't work with nobody like that. Just because you got money, you always right. You ain't never wrong. Man, get the fuck out of here. Everybody wrong sometimes. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I think Boosie might be one of them. That's just me speculating. That's just me speculating. I think Boosie might be one of them type of guys. Hold on, y'all. phone ain't need a charger, man. Dumbass phone. My bad, y'all. So what else we got, y'all? What else we got? Oh, before we get to the 1090 Jake shit, I want to talk about, cause this is a serious topic. This is a serious topic, and it's a topic that affects our community. So yesterday, C-Day called out 600 Booker. Let me see. I think 600 Booker might respond. Tay 600, he had some things to say involving. We're gonna talk about that too. Let me see if 600 Booker said anything. Excuse me. Let me see if 600 Booker said anything. Oh, he took it down. He must did reply. Story no longer available. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go back. Hey y'all, don't forget to donate to the channel. Forget y'all, we got a $50 quota that we haven't touched yet. Baltimore swag is the cash app. Let's alright, so take Capone. Or take 600. I always call nigga take Capone. Boose used to be a boss. Get dudes touched, but his eyes on him now. yeah, Boosie can't move that way no more. Alright, so listen, look at this, y'all. And it's real, y'all, because I faced this problem when I first came home. It say the older I get, the more I hate that I went to prison. No matter how much money I got, those felonies make nobody want to rent me shit. I gotta put super high down payments on cars because my credit isn't A1 yet, and I'm a felon. I don't think him putting that's just credit. They ain't got nothing to do with him being a felon. But when it comes down to rent, them felonies do matter. I can't even have an Airbnb or a Toro account either. Yeah, I could see that. I know I couldn't get DoorDash because I got a felony on my record. I get tired of always having to go through other people or pay people to do things and get CPNs when I could have just used my own name. But I can't because I'm a 2-time felon. And I got multiple gun charges and violence in my background since a juvie. It's so fucked up I can't get shit in my name because of my background, which is directly connected to why it's hard for me to turn my credit score up because I can't get anything in my name. I can't build my credit by paying any bills because nobody will give me any directly. What? Give me any directly. LBS. I don't know what the fuck that mean. My message to the youth: stay free and stay out the world is designed for felons to live in a cardboard box under the freeway and walk everywhere they gotta go and never be able to get a good paying job. If it wasn't for me, I don't know how I would even eat in this world. If it wasn't for me, what the fuck is he talking about? So let me say this, y'all, because this something that I noticed when I first came home. So I copped out conspiracy to murder, right? Ain't get a whole lot of time. But one of the things that I didn't factor in is one day I gotta come home. And when I come home, it was hard as shit for me to find a job. So I came home on work release. Kept my work release job for as long as I can keep it. Probably like 2 more years after I came home, ended up losing the job. Got sick, whole bunch of other shit, stomach problems. Ended up having to lose the job. So one of the things I noticed after that is, I'm getting denied fucking opportunity after opportunity. Wasn't no jobs in Maryland. Every job that I applied for in Maryland shot me down because of my background. So I agree with Take Capone when it comes to, yo, stay the fuck out that system, yo. That shit designed for you to fail. And a lot of these charges that you catch do end up being life sentences. Now, when he get to talking about his credit score, and yo, you can still build your credit score, yo. I think some of the things that he said, it was kind of misplaced, or he's still kind of ignorant to certain things, you know. Cause I think he's still, everybody's still learning. But having felonies can be a hindrance to you. It can. It can. Like it ain't no excuse. It's just the reality of it. It's just the reality, yo. I would. He probably still in Chicago. Hopefully he moved. But one of the things I noticed once I got out of my city was shit. I can get jobs now. You know, when I first left Baltimore and got out of my city, shit. The first applications I put in, I got both the jobs. You feel me? So a lot of times it's really be your hometown that keep you down, yo. It's really the place that you catch them charges in that like to keep you in the box. Get out that hometown, get out that home state. That box open up just a little bit more, man. Just straight up and down, yo. But that's fucked up, yo, because it takes you a while to even realize that. You know, because you they tell you once you come home and you get off papers, then you basically got another chance, yo. But that's not really the case, yo. That's not 100% accurate. And it takes you a while to realize that, damn, yo, this shit really fucked me over. You feel me? Even to this day. Like I told you, I tried to do DoorDash about a year ago, and they sent me a letter talking about, sent me an email talking about because of my charges, I can't DoorDash. Mind you, my charges from 2004. That was 20 years ago. You feel me? I ain't the same person from 20 years. I ain't about trying to harm nobody. But these companies only see the charge. They ain't really get, once they see the charges, they ain't even really interested in knowing who you is. For real. Right, man. And it kind of keep you going down that wrong path. You know, because your options is limited. Like what's going on right now with Young Boy. Young Boy is fighting the United States government on the fact that it was never constitutional to say that once somebody is convicted of a felony, that they can't get their gun rights back. That's another tactic they use to disarm black people or black males. You know, they lock you up early, get you these charges, and they snatch your gun rights from you off the rip. But that's going up to the Supreme Court because they saying that was never constitutional to begin with. It should be a time limit. It should be a time limit, man. After you off papers, everything you should be able to do what you gotta do again, man. But we know the fixes, and they want you in this spiral. You feel me? That's why they designed it like that. That's why certain complexes like Take 600 was saying won't give you a shot if you got a felony on your record. You know, because they use those felonies to dictate your life in a way. You feel me? You just gotta learn how to move around it, man, and make better decisions as a youth, yo. Because a lot of these charges stem from when a lot of us was ignorant. You know, motherfuckers don't be in their 30s and shit like that, catching wild cases. You know, motherfuckers, they catch them cases when they 20, 21, 22, 23, 16, 17, 18. You understand what I'm saying? When you still learning, when you still trying to find your way, and the system recognizes it and capitalizes on it. That's what go on. That's what happens. Yep. You're right. You're right. And what a person gonna do, yo, when all you know is the streets? When all you know is the streets and ain't no jobs hiring, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna go back to the streets? That's just what it is, man. That's what it is, y'all. And I think he probably just realized that he probably got turned. He probably tried to get an apartment or condo and they shot him down because of his record. And that shit hurt. I'm gonna keep it real. It hurt. I remember when. So my first charge, I caught a gun charge. And I ended up copping out to 6 months probation. It was a gun charge and some weed. I copped out to 6 months probation, and they put the marijuana charge on stat. Mind you, a part of my probation was I had to stay out of trouble for 3 years, and then I can get the then I can get the shit expunged off my record. Well, I didn't know this, so I got locked up on a murder charge the same month that my 3 years was up on a gun charge. Man, but I didn't know none of this. I didn't figure this out until I tried to get the gun case expunged. I tried to get the gun case expunged off my record, y'all. The gun case was from when I was 18 years old. At this time, I might have been, let's say, 28. You feel me? I tried to get the gun charge expunged. They sends me a letter saying that I can't get the gun charge expunged because I caught the murder case. I got locked up for the murder case 3 years, and my grace period wasn't up. Yo, I didn't even know that they can deny expungements. Yo, I was hurt about that. Y'all say, damn, yo, they really denied my expungement? I didn't know they can do that. I thought that like most cases, as long as your time frame is up, you can get it expunged, yo, but that's not the case. They got special loopholes for that. And one of the loopholes was that if I get in trouble within a 3 years time frame, I can't get it expunged off my record. And that's what the fuck happened. That's what the fuck happened. Man, so yeah, trying to stay afloat, man. Trying to stay out the way. You know, it's just hard, yo. It's hard, yo, when you come from certain environments and you've been a part of certain things and you try to make that change, yo, because it's so much to try to put you back in that space. It's like it's gonna be a never-ending fight, yo. That's why the best thing to do, yo, is never involve yourself in the streets, ever. I don't give a fuck how good they make it look. It ain't that. It ain't that. It's not a fruitful life. It's not promising. It's a whole bunch of death and destruction and stress. That's all that comes with it. And when you realize that the guys, the people that you thought were squares, you know, the ones that was working the jobs and shit like that, when you realize that later on down the line they be the ones winning, and the niggas that was getting money, niggas that was getting all the girls in high school, them niggas be washed up. You realize that shit, man. Decision making is everything, and make it right the first time. And it's never a good idea, yo, to jump in these streets. Now I know you can't be ignorant. You know, some people's situations is different. Some people don't have no choice. Some people are forced into the streets. And my advice to them people is just make the best out of it, yo, and make an exit plan as soon as you can. You feel me? Don't make it a situation where you 30 and you still hustling. Because it's only fun when you're young, yo, and it start off as that. It start off as fun. You know, the girls like it, and you know, you get a couple of dollars, you know what I mean? But eventually, and this is what I learned years ago, is, yo, this shit become a hassle. It becomes a hassle eventually, yo. Every time somebody knock on the door, you got to question if it's the police or not. You feel me? You scared to answer your door. It might just be the mailman, but since you so annoyed, you don't even want to answer the door. Like, yo, that's not no way to live, yo. That ain't no way to live, yo. I used to wake up with gunshots going on in my head. You feel me? Never knew what it was. Like, I wake up, I hear boom, and it always happen when I'm asleep. I get up, I be looking out the window like, what the fuck is that? Whole time, yo, that shit going on in my fucking head, man. Straight up, yo, and it just come from stress, yo. It come from things that you seen. It come from PTSD. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Ashton. PTSD, man. That shit ain't no joke. I had to look into it. I forgot the exact term was. I looked it up before. But that shit fucked my head up, yo, because I really think I was losing my mind, waking up in the middle of the night, looking out my window, thinking somebody shot at my house. Whole time that shit going on in my motherfucking head, man. That shit crazy. But then you got this, right? You gotta go back to the computer. Man, I don't agree with none of that, because I didn't see it. Baltimore is 70% black, so you had to ask one of them guys from Texas that or California or New York that they all grew up together. But I didn't grow up with them niggas, with them people. I grew up with black people, yo. So I'ma look at it different. But look at this though, y'all. C-Day calls out 600 Booker, right? This is what he said. Yeah, we didn't pass the hour mark. Yo, did anybody support the platform yet? Baltimore swag. Hit the cash app, y'all. Gotta support the platform, y'all. I told y'all we're gonna do this for 2 weeks. If we can't get to the $50 mark, yo, then we ain't gonna keep doing it. Because I told y'all lives don't pay no money. I've been calling and texting trying to get in touch with you for years. Now since I can't get in touch with you on the phone, I had to reach out on Instagram. Shit sad. I've been trying to reach out for our brother D Rose. He need a lawyer. It's a deadline on this shit. Seems like the internet only time motherfuckers get a response out you niggas. Free to real. So C-Day said this, the 600 booth. So is everybody familiar with D Rose situation? Is everybody familiar with D Rose situation? D Rose. I did a video on D Rose. A real good video on D Rose. That probably should have went viral, but y'all know YouTube politics. Probably should have went viral. But D Rose is locked up innocently. And in that video, I went through the case. Y'all want to listen to the case? Hopefully it's loud enough, yo. My computer is not loud at all. It pisses me off. But D Rose got found guilty because D Rose had influence, and I talked about that at length. One of the things that DJ Academics did and Chief Keef did by saying all them people, all them boys' names, is it put a target on them. In Chicago, probably locks up more innocent people than any other city in America. A lot of innocent people is locked up in Chicago, yo, because Chicago police will lock you up just because your name. Chicago police chasing clout just like the niggas in Chicago. So if they can get a big name off the streets, then that's what the fuck they gonna do. A lot of them boys got locked up just because of their names. Hold on, let me try to find a video. D Rose. I think it's a long video though, y'all. I don't know if we got time to. Y'all might gotta go back and check out the video. I think it's long. So I read in that video. I read his appeals papers. I read his appeals papers, man, and what they did to D Rose was wrong. They didn't have no real strong evidence. One of the witnesses recanted their statement. In the whole city of Chicago, the streets of Chicago are saying D Rose is innocent. And if the streets are saying he innocent, then he fucking innocent. You feel me? One thing about the streets know. The streets saying he ain't do it. But yet and still, that'll be an hour long, y'all. Yet and still, D Rose is still locked up with 40 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Because of D Rose, because of Chief Keef and fucking DJ Academics keep saying them boys' names and it shined the light on them. It shined the light on them. And see, they know that D Rose ain't do it because see, they fuck around and did it. Yeah, man, because they was the ones driving that car beforehand.
Giant George, who was a friend of his brother, and Joseph Belcher, D Rose.
Alright, let me take y'all to the beginning.
Hey, listen to how the police conducted their interview and how they treated him as a witness. Jury trial began on September 13, 2016, and the state's first witness was Levita Richardson, the victim's mother, who identified a photograph of her son, A. Darrell Johnson. The state's second witness, Darrell Johnson, age 16 at trial.
All juvenile witnesses, y'all.
In court as someone whom he knew from social media and music videos as D Rose. On February 12, 2014 at 8 p.m., Johnson was with his brother,
Sean Bowie, the victim, Vinzel Richardson, who was a friend from grammar school, John George, who was a friend of his brother, and Joseph Belcher, also known as White Mike, who was also a friend from grammar school. Belcher has since died in an automobile crash. The group had just come from a convenience store at 61st Street and King Drive in Chicago. They were walking down Brandon Avenue between 61st and 62nd Street toward the victim's house. Johnson and the victim were walking in the street while the others walked on the sidewalk. As the group reached the middle of the block, Johnson observed a white van turn into the parking lot. Johnson identified the photo of a white van as looking like the white van that he observed that night. The photo was admitted into evidence.
Now, them videos not the video of the
Johnson
incident.
testified that his brother was presently 18, but did not testify to his brother's birthday. However, his brother later testified at trial to his own birthday and that he was actually 19 years old. Johnson testified after the van slowed down, the door behind the driver's side slid back, and shots was fired from the van. Johnson was approximately 10 feet from the door when it slid open. Johnson did not look toward the open door and thus did not observe anyone inside the van. Instead, he just ran. Both he and his friend ran towards 61st Street. After one gunshot, his ears started ringing and he held his ears as he ran. Johnson observed the victim laying in the gangway on his stomach, face down in the snow with blood on him. When Johnson's brother Bowie turned the victim over, Johnson could not look and walked away. Johnson remained at Brandon Avenue and 61st Street until the police and paramedics arrived, but he did not speak to the police then, choosing instead to return home. Later that night, police officers came to his home to speak with him, and he told them what had happened. At the time, he did not state that D. Rose had shot the victim. Johnson testified that on February 15, 2014, police detectives came to his home again so he could view a couple photo arrays. Johnson was only 13 years old at the time, so his mother was present. Both he and his mother signed an advisory form explaining that he did not need to select anyone for the photo arrays. In court, Johnson identified his mother and his mother's signatures on the form. The photo arrays as the one he had viewed, and one of the photos in the first array as a photo of D. Rose. However, at trial, Johnson denied making an identification of the shooter from the first photo array. With respect to the second photo array, Johnson denied recognizing anyone depicted in it and testified that none of the individuals depicted were in the white van on February 12, 2014. On appeal, defendants claimed that it was error in court to allow the introduction of a name and nicknames of two local rappers, whose names was first introduced during Johnson's testimony.
The blog is first, so I ain't seen you, man. How you been?
Below as much details as we can from the transcript about these objections. Johnson was asked if he knew Clint Massey, and defense counsel objected, whereupon the court held.
So look, so what happened was, damn, yo, what the fuck happened? Rondo number 9 and C-Day got arrested a week before the D. Rose situation, a week after the D. Rose situation. Listen.
Which was not transcribed and not part of the record. Afterwards, the trial court overruled the objection, and Johnson denied knowing anyone named Clint.
So the prosecution used their case, since their case was high profile, and tied D. Rose into them, when in reality they didn't have nothing to do with the case that D. Rose was on. It swayed the jury. It fucked up. I mean, you can't do that. It prejudiced the jury.
When the state asked if Johnson knew anyone by the nickname Rondo number 9, defense counsel stated objection, same reason. After the court overruled the objection, Johnson testified that he had heard the name from the internet and rap music. While Johnson was asked if he knew a person named Courtney Elay, defense counsel stated objection, same basis. The court again overruled the objection, and Johnson replied no. However, Johnson did know the nickname C-Day. When he was asked how he knew the nickname, defense counsel stated objection for the same reason on the previous two questions. The court again overruled it, and Johnson explained that he knew that nickname from the internet songs. Johnson testified that on March 9, 2014, police detectives returned to his home to talk to him and his mother about the victim's murder, but he denied telling them who the shooter was. Johnson testified that he viewed another photo array and identified in court the photo array that he had viewed in another advisory form that he had signed. Johnson acknowledged that this was the same array that he had viewed.
Yo, they talked to damn near all these witnesses without no parents being present.
All the witnesses was juveniles. Y'all had to check out the whole video. That video long. It's a good video though. Y'all go check it out if y'all want to know what really happened with D Rose. But D Rose got arrested and convicted off his name. His name is what got him arrested and convicted, not evidence. But that happened to a lot of people in the uprising of drill music back then, y'all. Happened to a lot of them people, y'all. I seen the boy Chicago Dave just was talking about drill music need to be banned. And he said some of the same reasons I've been saying. You know, when you factor in how many people actually came up off of drill versus how many people was lost, it's like, yo, that shit don't even factor. It ain't even nothing to talk about. A lot of people died and went to prison behind their drill music versus who made it? Dirt? Chief Keef? Who else? Can you even throw Lord Reese in there? Fuck no. That nigga still in the trenches. He's still being a victim. And maybe even still being a suspect. So he ain't make it. Ain't too many people made it, y'all. But the shit that DJ Academics and the shit that Chief Keef did, and Chief Keef is wrong. And that's why one of the reasons I don't fuck with him. Chief Keef helped make D Rose's name hot with the police. But when D Rose got in trouble, when D Rose got booked, Chief Keef ain't done nothing for him. That's fucked up. Especially when you know the man innocent. So C-Day reached out to 600 Booker about D Rose needing a lawyer. He trying to fight his appeal. And it's a time limit. And that's fucked up. That's the only time you can reach motherfuckers is when you take it to the internet. You know? Only time you can reach people is when you take it to the internet. That's fucked up, yo. But that's how people is, yo. But I think they might have talked and got some type of understanding, because since this post, this was yesterday. He posted another one today, and this is what he said. Like the fact that 600 Bookie, you look funny as shit. Y'all know it's all love, brother. I was just trying to get under your skin and my feelings. You know how this shit go. Motherfuckers ain't heard from you. And saying like the only way to reach you was the internet. You know Vaughn, you and Vaughn was the only two that came through for me when it was time. Big 600 Booker. Act big 600 Booker. What's giving informant? Chief Keef? Huh? Hey, Miss Ashley. Hey. I be telling motherfuckers, man. That's crazy you said that. I be telling motherfuckers out there Chief Keef right. His career kind of strange. It's kind of strange for him to be 16 years old and leave Chicago, get banned from Chicago. He the only one that got banned. Got banned from Chicago and never went back. Meanwhile, all his homeboys getting killed and going to prison. Man, you better wake the fuck up. Hey, Miss Ashley, you gonna like this channel. I've been telling motherfuckers that boy ain't right. And look, and now people is coming hard on these little kids for dissing the dead. Chief Keef ain't put out an album in 20 years. He come back out dissing the dead. Yo, what's your real motive, yo? Who you working for, y'all? And man, who really behind you? What's really going on? That's the questions I got for Chief Keef. What made you leave Chicago at 16 years old? Ain't no average 16-year-old leaving. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Ain't no average 16-year-old from the streets gonna leave their hometown and never come back. Nah, man. Remember we was just talking about Gucci Mane and being a leader and his role as the leader and what he supposed to do? Who the fuck was doing that for Chief Keef? Somebody was. He ain't never been exposed.
Trying to tell you. But also too, yo, a lot of times niggas in the joint be expecting too much. Now, when it come down to D Rose, I think a lot of them guys, I think everybody who mentioned D Rose's name should be obligated to making sure D Rose come home one day. And that's why King Von was so pivotal. Was so pivotal because King Von was sending money to a lot of them guys. King Von, if he could have lived long enough, King Von would have got D Rose home. So a lot of people talk bad about King Von and call him a Damon, but that's not what Damons do. You know, I don't feed into that Damon narrative. I think King Von was a nigga that was a typical nigga in the streets that think they gotta that think that's living in kill to be killed environments. You feel me? Because a Damon ain't trying to free nobody innocent. Demons don't do right. Exactly, DR. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. Demons don't do that, y'all. King Von had a heart. He just was heartless when it came down to people that he ain't fuck with. Man, salute to the Indian people, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I think everybody that mentioned D Rose's name, yo, should be obligated to help D Rose get the fuck out that situation, yo, because D Rose got 40 years for a crime he didn't commit. There was no evidence saying that D Rose committed any crime. The witnesses didn't even ID D Rose. They didn't know D Rose. Go back and watch that video, man. That shit pissed me off, man. But that video is what gave me a better understanding of what's going on in Chicago. In Chicago, y'all, they is killing people for clout. He was planning to win. That's why Duck had to go. He was planning to win. I'm from Baltimore. But, what the fuck I just say? I forgot what the fuck I said. But yeah, though, man. Oh, Chicago. I got a better understanding of Chicago by doing that D Rose video. And I realized, like, yo, these niggas is really killing for clout. And during that time, yo, a lot of them boys was kids. So that's what make what DJ Academics did so wrong. DJ Academics was a grown man speaking on children, calling them coons, calling them clowns. And it got so bad to where so the police started noticing it. And these guys was killing with hopes to get on DJ Academics' page. And when you factor in that they're kids, it's like, can you blame them? They was kids, they wasn't adults, they ain't know no better. They was chasing clout. Clout comes from Chicago. That's why now, if you fast forward to now, you see all these Chicago niggas doing the wildest, goofiest shit on the internet is because they grew up chasing clout. So this shit that they doing on the internet, it ain't even, I mean, a lot of them niggas, I ain't gonna say everybody, you know, the real know they excluded from this conversation, but the, you know, the clowns. That's why they doing the shit that they doing. No, he wasn't. No, King Von wasn't bad as they trying to make him to be. Fuck no. He wasn't, man. King Von was a nigga that if you played with him, you laid with him. You feel me? Like that, man. It's a lot of people like that. It's a lot of people like that. But he was chasing clout too. In Chicago, and it's starting to be other places, not just Chicago. Niggas, these young niggas is killing for names. It used to be like that, man. People kill for money. People kill for respect. People kill for, you know what I mean? Now, niggas is killing for names. That's how you have a bloodhound Lord Jeff. That's how he gets created. A nigga that jumped off the porch at 18 years old and was being portrayed that he killed 10 people in 3 years. How do you kill 10 people in 3 years, y'all? Honestly. How do you have that much problems that you killed 10 people in 3 years? The only way I can see that happening is if you was killing people for no reason. You was killing people just because you wanted to, just because you wanted the name. And that's what's going on in Chicago. That's why so much shooting. That's why so much killing. That's why you got Tuka being murdered, where everybody's saying Tuka wasn't even in the streets.
Lil V, Benzel, D Rose, the shit he locked up for. Another one. They said wasn't in the streets, even though you see him holding up gang signs. He just was, private young. But they killing for names, yo. They killing for no reason. They killing for no reason, yo. I don't respect that. I don't respect the no reason killers. Yeah, straight up. What you say? Check out the. Oh yeah. I see he's hanging with Sexy Red, another plant. That's what I'm saying. Just pay attention. Who Sexy Red hanging with? Drake, Chief Keef. Why? Why is Drake and Chief Keef? Because Chief Keef supposed to have the streets, and Drake got the other shit. All three of them plants. They all hanging together. All three of them plants. All three of them ain't right. Yep. But then you got 1090 Jake, y'all. 1090 Jake, they made a career. 1090 Jake, they made a career off exposing black people that snitch. But now, one of 1090 Jake's own homeboys that he's with a lot, has been exposed for telling. And 1090 Jake has been mute. I'm talking about he quieted in the church mouse on Sundays. You ain't heard nothing from 1090 Jake about this man. But let Boston Richie tell again. He be all over it. And nobody is calling him out. Except for KBG News and Byron Blake. Everybody else is quiet on it. So let me read the deal that King Breezy signed. And this is 1090 Jake close friend. This is his close friend right here. All right, let me read this. It's probably gonna sound like I can't read though, y'all, because I'm gonna have to slide the screen back and forth and shit. If I'm still gonna turn it this way, I can't. All right, comes now in the state of Florida by and through the underdesigned assistant state's attorney, pursuant to the court orders directing state to respond to defendant's motion filed October 29, 2018, and hereby files the following response to defendant's motion for post-conviction relief. Pursuant, all right, so he tried to get a post-conviction reduction. On May 20th, 2011, defendant was arrested as a juvenile on the charge of home invasion, robbery with a firearm, and assigned to Lee County Juvenile Division case 11CJ004898, Exhibit A. On June 9th, 2011, the state filed the case by information. Hold on. In Capias, in the instant case number, Exhibit B, charging documents. The state subsequently filed a First Amendment information on June 20th, 2011, amending the charges to first-degree burglary and robbery with a firearm, Exhibit C. Each count card that necessarily actually possesses language in statutory citation 77.087 to implicate 10-year minimum mandatory sentence on each count pursuant to 10 to life, Exhibit C. On January 17, 2012, pursuant to a proffer of testimony, the defendant entered into a negotiation agreement which provided impertinent part of the defendant will plead as charged to the offense and waive all prior credit for time served in exchange for 48 months DOC, followed by 24 months of state probation as a youthful offender, no boot camp, and defendant would be required to testify truthfully against his co-defendants when called to do so. Exhibit D, plea and sentencing documents. On September 10th, 2015, defendant was released. So he did 3 years, y'all. But you see in these charging documents, he had to testify against his co-defendants. Now, this is a guy by the name of King Brizzy. I did a video on it.
A lot. It was during this 10-year bid.
This is King
tried
Brizzy.
Silent treatment, right?
Yeah.
You got stabbed a lot.
15 times.
This was at one time you got hit 15 times.
Yeah, this one time. This is all at one time. I got hit 15 times by 4 people. This particular dude said,
Tony, funny as a motherfucker.
In the minute shit, all of a sudden he swang on me. So when he swang on me, I weaved and I hear bing. At first I'm like, man, that sounds like a knife. But then he swung again, I blocked. When I blocked, he ended up poking me in my neck. So when he poked me, that's when I really knew he had a knife. But now all the other dudes are grabbing their knives, pulling it out too. So now I'm in there tussling with this dude, trying to throw him into the other dude, while the other dude was stabbing me on my head.
Oh, you got hit in the head.
I got hit in the head and all, bro. I've been hit all type of places, man. I've been fucked up. I'm gonna be real, man. A lot of people won't admit to this, but I was scared to death, bro. But
He probably got stabbed for telling.
I was brave, bro.
He ain't mentioned that part. Now this is like you just saying 1090 Jake giving him an interview. 1090 Jake also has several pictures with this man, and he's promoting them. But yeah, he probably told. That's why he ran down on him like that. Probably found out he was a rat, but he just left that part out. Why niggas hit you like that, so why you didn't go more? What it happened for? But 1090 Jake is co-signing this guy, man. I think 1090 Jake need to be required to speak on that. What's up, y'all? This your man, right? And I told y'all in the first video I did when I called out his gang, I said, yo, these niggas gotta be the goofiest group of Bloods that ever existed. I ain't never seen a more diverse group of Bloods. I thought Bloods had to be black, but I don't know how this group that he a part of, it's a whole mixture of them niggas. I said in the video like they trying racism, which is a good thing. You just never thought it happened by way of gangbanging. Yo, but yeah, yo, motherfuckers should be in his comments spamming. Hey, 1090 Jake, what's up with King Brizzy? Why you need to do a video on him yet? You did a video on everybody else. I'm just asking funny as shit. You did a video on everybody else, but here it is, your right hand man, a certified motherfucking master splinter, and you don't say nothing? Nah, man, we shouldn't be standing for that. Fuck no. Well, I'm ready to wrap it up, yo. We went over the hour mark, yo. We went an hour and a half. I think we covered every topic. Talked about the Boosie situation. We talked about Gucci Mane and his mismanagement of people. Yes, here's a correlation, right? It's a correlation rainbow. Yeah, straight up. We talked about Gucci Mane. We talked about Boosie beef with Yung Bleu. We went into the Tay Capone and Tay 600, what he had to say about his post prison life. You know how hard it is getting acclimated, and you know some of the drawbacks that they still place on you. You know, it's just it's shit. This shit rough. What's up, Miss Ashton? We talk about a lot of different things. Y'all think this is a good live, yo? I think people that watch this on a replay, y'all can learn a lot. Y'all gotta share the lives too, though, yo, because lives don't get views after it's already viewed for some reason, y'all. I don't know why YouTube, they don't promote my lives at all. That's why I noticed a lot of people take their lives down and break them up and put them back out. Because YouTube do not push live video.
I don't mind poetry, but I ain't the sentimental type. But I don't mind it. So I can't say I like it, but I don't mind it. Like I'm not against it. God damn it, SL, what the hell you just coming in? I've been live for an hour, almost 40 minutes. Shit, I respect all art. Poetry is an art. I respect it all. Yeah, that's what I say. I respect it all. Rap is poetry. Yeah, rap. Some rap is poetry. I don't think that shit we listening to right now is poetry. That shit right now, that drill shit is garbage. I don't even think these niggas can rap for real. They just talking about crimes they committed. They just talking about crimes they committed. These niggas can't rap no more. Hey yo, that's just crazy. What you got, Miss Ash? You got a poem? Let me hear something. Yeah, Ash, how you just coming in here? We talk about hella shit. We talk about the Gucci Mane, you know. Gucci Mane not a good leader. Young Thug wasn't a good leader. Yo, whenever your ship sank, yo, you wasn't leading right. You wasn't leading right, yo. Suge Knight wasn't a good leader. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, Miss Ashton. I think black men need something positive directed toward them. Negativity we got going on, and how we portrayed in the media. You know, it's yo, what's going on right now, yo, in media. See, that's why they don't promote my channel, yo, cause I ain't on the negative bullshit. Right. I ain't with the bullshit, yo. I'm trying to speak life into our people. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want you to tear. They want Charleston White. They want you to tear down niggas and tear down the community. And when you speak on these topics, don't give no information. You know, just speak on the topic. Don't help people to not find themselves in these type of situations. They don't really want that. That shit not promoted. That's why it's up to the people, yo. That's why I always say, yo, you gotta share the lives, yo. You gotta share the videos. That's the only way the message is gonna get is gonna get further. You know, cause if we depend on the algorithm, that shit gonna take forever. We're gonna be motherfucking 5, 6, 7 years in, and not even at 100,000 subscribers yet. You feel me? Send it to my Instagram. Send it to my Instagram. Oh yeah, hell yeah, yep, Diddy too. Diddy too. Cause the niggas, the people that got money, they ain't get money with Diddy. They got money when they left Diddy. Like yo, in order, yo, you gotta at least have made somebody else a millionaire, yo. And depending on how many people you had, it might need to be 2 or 3 to be classified as a good leader. Even Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't made nobody rich. But it's saying like, oh, that's the people that we're giving, yo. That's the people that you know, they put them people at the top. And let me be a multi fucking millionaire. Shit. We're gonna have a bunch of millionaires out this bitch. I always point to LeBron James. LeBron James is a leader. LeBron James did exactly what he was supposed to do. LeBron James got rich, sent homeboys to college, made Rich Paul a motherfucking sports manager. You feel me? That's how you lead. You understand what I'm saying? That's how that is a good leader, yo. A leader understand his soldiers and put everybody in position to win. It's not just money. It's not just information. You know, if I would weigh information versus money, I would put information over top of money. You know, like how some people in gangs, they might not have committed a whole bunch of crimes, but they know the books, they know the paperwork. So now this motherfucker 5-star, or he a Bush member, he at the top of the game because he ain't putting no work in, but he know the paperwork. He know the rules. He know the guidelines. You know, that's what makes a good leader. Yeah,
And don't nobody want to share, man. That's not the world we living in right now, man. The world we living in right now is worry about yourself. Fuck niggas. You feel me? But if we know anything, we should know that that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help the community. That might help the person. You feel me? But we our community need help. Man, see the SL always uh donate to the platform, man. See the SL for $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it, my brother. I think that's probably all we got so far on the donation tip. But it's just a lot, y'all. It's just about y'all right now. We got the wrong. Look how Charleston White flipped on everybody. Charles White even had me fooled at first. I thought Charles White was the guy. Man, that man got money and did a motherfucking 180 so motherfucking fast it make your head spin off. That nigga turned his back on niggas quick, fast. Okay, you can leave it in the comments. That's cool. I'll screenshot it and then and let you know. And then if you want, you can delete it or you can leave it up. Probably the motherfucker might steal from you, might steal your poem and say it's theirs. That's what the fuck people do. There's a lot of stealing going on without giving credit. There's a lot of that going on nowadays. Motherfuckers stealing don't give no credit. I just what? I do this shit for the people, man. Yo, we not right now, our community's being saturated with nonsense and fuckery. And it's cool, nonsense and fuckery is cool, but it's not cool when that's 80% of the content that's being given to us. You feel me? That's when it becomes a problem. Now if we can create some type of balance, 60% real or 70% real, 30% fuckery, I can work with that. But right now, we at 30% real, 70% fuckery. It ain't even 30%. Yo, I don't see nobody else giving y'all real information or keeping it real other than what urban politicians in the urban part of YouTube. All these other niggas is just fucking here to monetize. They're not giving no real information. They're not telling the truth. A lot of them not even qualified to even speak on the shit that they speaking on, but they're getting the views. YouTube pushing their page. They the ones being promoted. They the ones getting the cash at. So it's like, yo, what the fuck? I don't even understand it. I don't even understand it. It's like it don't pay to keep it real. Like it's like we support fuckery. We support fuckery over real shit. It don't make sense. Motherfucker just said he was gonna unsubscribe to my channel because I'm putting sound effects in the videos. I'm trying too hard. Like, god damn, so you rather me just upload a video and just start talking. I can't do that, y'all. I feel like I'm stealing. If I start making fucking $10,000 a month and I'm not putting nothing into my videos, I'm not putting nothing into my platform. I got motherfuckers cash apping me and I'm not putting nothing back out. I feel like I'm stealing, y'all. I feel like I'm stealing from the people. I wouldn't feel no better than how I look at culture vultures. You know what I mean? If I'm making money like that, yo, shit, this whole background gonna be different. We're gonna be in a whole fucking studio. You know what I mean? It's about upgrading your platform. Like a lot of these motherfuckers, they get money and they're not putting nothing back in. If you get money, you're not putting nothing back in, you stealing. That's how I look at it. They're not looking out for none of their supporters. These niggas ain't paid the water bill. Man, I'm trying to help. Let me start making some real money on this bitch, man. Watch. Let me get 8,000. Let me get 10,000 a month. I probably put out 1,000 a month. Yeah, man. Yeah, yo, you right, SL. Hey, G man, I did 2 videos on YSL today. You gotta check them out. I did 2 videos on YSL today. We got busy today, y'all. I think we did like 3, 4 videos today for real. You know, school not in session now, so I can get busy. So we're gonna be working. We're gonna be working. You know, during the school year, I'll be able to pick my kids up, drop my kids off. Like I'm a full-time parent. How many times you even saying that to these niggas' kids? But they the ones getting support though. Ash, you gotta start an Instagram or email me. Cause I gotta get a better understanding of what you're talking about. Oh shit, man. Salute, Ty yet. Man, check out some of my older videos, man. We just keep it real, yo. We ain't really with all the games. If you notice, we don't need to get that many trolls. Email me, Miss Ashton, or you gotta get an Instagram so you can hit me. Like I answer, I answer. If people support me, I support them. That's how that works. Nigga ain't sold me no motherfucking gram. We sold me a gram to sell it. What the fuck you talking about? But yeah, I support who support me. It's a team thing, man. We passed the ball over here. I don't believe in even when I hustle. I don't hustle alone. I got motherfuckers that's working with me. I get a couple pounds of grass. I'm gonna give you 4 ounces. You take 4. You take a half, and I'm gonna work with this, and we gonna bubble. That's how I operate. Jason Bourne 593 at Gmail, or my name, Mosey Sean 1 at Yahoo, even one. Man, hell yeah, man, we holding it down for the city. Start of Baltimore content creators coming up. Trying to change the narrative, man. Get back to real content, real information. Like I haven't seen a YouTube channel yet that say yo that YSL case need to be stopped, like straight up and down, no cut cards, that shit need to be stopped and retried, or stopped and all them boys need to be free, because what's going on in that case is a fucking travesty. It's a miscarriage of justice, and nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that. But my YSL video might only get 100 views. It's like they trying to keep the opinions down on YSL. They giving all the views to Law and Crime Network, and everybody else get the stragglers. But they're not giving the channels like mine that's keeping it all the way real. They're not giving me none of the percentage of the views. None of the percentage of the views. And I think I got the best coverage out of all the motherfuckers, Law and Crime Network included. Straight up. I don't know, boyfriend. Hold up. Let me see. My phone moves mad slow. Yeah, though, y'all. Damn. We got a couple cash apps today. Hold up, y'all. Let's see where we at with it. Let's see where we at with it. My phone slow as a bitch. Oh yeah, so salute the boy for the 25 cash app, man. Straight up. Appreciate that, y'all. Definitely appreciate it. We almost at the 50. Boy Frog sent 25. And we ain't gotta do nothing crazy like that. We can do a dollar. Like if we be having, yo, when our live is done, it be like 500 people, yo. We send a dollar, everybody send a dollar, $2. We be at the $50 in no time. Cause I actually enjoy doing the lives, y'all, but I can't do them for nothing, you know. Especially not when I'm saying motherfuckers, other people channels, these niggas getting 800,000 hours, and they ain't even giving. They just putting on a show. Motherfuckers walk away from that. Motherfuckers be walking away from them lives empty. Like, nigga, you ain't learned nothing. You just wasted life. You ain't get no new information. You just sat there for 3 hours and watched this nigga put on a show. You might as well went to the circus. Just straight up. You might as well went to the circus if you want to join the show. I ain't into that, yo. We going somebody gonna learn something off of every video I do. I promise you, yo. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not into doing nothing for nothing, yo. Like it gotta have some meaning to it. It gotta have some meaning to it. I think this is a great live. I think it was a lot of good information, you know, that people can learn and apply and use. You feel me? That's what I think. That's what I think it is. Man, they gotta mistrial that case, man. Like, yo, what Brian, yo, what Judge Glanville did was so fucking illegal, yo. Yeah, you right, G man. It ain't like it. Yo, that shit was illegal as a motherfucker. Yo, that man had a secret meeting. And they still doing illegal shit. I talked about it today in the video I did on YSL. Yo, why is YSL Woody eating with the prosecution? Why is this nigga surrounded by police? And from what we know, there hasn't been nobody threatened his life. There's no need for that presence other than to intimidate him. Other than to say that when you slip and fall, we can be right here to catch you. Which means if you say the wrong thing, we're going to punish you. That's the only reason to do that. Now, the thing is, with Woody is, I don't think he give a fuck about none of that shit. He going to do whatever he want to do. I mean, I don't think that intimidate him, but it could be done, and it's being done to intimidate him. And that's wrong, yo. That's wrong, yo, and that's illegal. That's more illegal shit that they doing that they getting away with. And I'm surprised that a higher court didn't step in by now and say, yo, hold up, yo, we gotta stop this. Like, yo, this, because it's making the system look bad, yo. It's not just about YSL, it's making the whole system look bad, yo. The whole system. In every state, in every city. This YSL trial and what the judge and the prosecution did made the whole system look bad, yo, because I promise y'all, it wasn't the first time they did it. And they did this shit to a millionaire. Imagine what they doing to the thousandaires. You know what I mean? If they did that to a millionaire, imagine what they doing to the thousandaires. They running all over top of them. Straight up. They running all over top of them, man. Scooby-Doo, what it is, pimping. Yeah, I'm monetized. See, the lives just don't pay nothing. The lives don't pay anything. YouTube only pays for uploads. Like, I don't think I ever made, if people ain't donate or buy super chats, my lives might only make $1. You feel me? I don't know if you go live for 3-4 hours. YouTube just don't pay for that. YouTube want uploads. Only way you make money on live streams if you get cash apps and super chats. That's just what it is. Yeah, but we in control, yo. That's what we gotta realize, yo. Like, I know my platform should be bigger. Cause I look at everybody else. I see the other niggas. I see what they do, and I know my shit is 10 times better than them. But if we depend on YouTube to push it, that's gonna never happen. Only people can get it the way it need to be is the people. YouTube ain't gonna push this, yo. Cause man, King Hayes, man, y'all coming in late as a motherfucker. I know y'all just getting a notification. Yo, every day we live at 11, y'all. Every day, yo. So whatever you doing, if you don't get notification, from 11 to 11:15, tap in. We gonna be live. I'm not gonna let y'all down, man. We gonna be live. Straight up. Straight up. What you talking about? What promo? But you got the promo. Promote that motherfucker. You can promote it in the chat. I'll promote it for you. I told y'all, yo, it's a team. I ain't one of them niggas. You know, some of these people don't even let you promote nothing in their chat. Motherfuckers won't let you post links in their comments. Like, yo, these niggas is ill, man. Like, yo, the shit that we do to our people is insane. Like the DJ was talking about Webby. And I meant to expound on that when I was talking about Webby on my last live. Joe said, oh, okay. What you talking about, that self? Joe said Webby don't want nobody to come up off his name. Yo, I hate people that think like that, yo. Like, yo, why do we do that with each other, yo? Why exactly, Scooby? Why do we do that with each other, yo? Why does it bother us to have another person come up off our name? Like, yo, why does that affect us so much, yo? Like, if we'd be scared to ask a motherfucker for something just because we don't want a person to say that, yo, he put me on. Like, yo, why does that even fucking matter? Yo, everybody got, it's very few people. Very, very few people that made it without no help at all. It might not be no people that made it without no help. Yo, somebody has to help you along the way, yo. Somebody has to give you a boost along the way, yo. That's just the reality of it. That's something that's just how it is. And that should be appreciated. But it's like in our community, that shit is frowned upon. That shit is stupid. And that's one of the things that keep us down. It's one of the things that keep us down. Oh. We gotta get better with that, yo. You'll see. That's why That's why Webby don't take pictures with niggas, because he salute the SL for the $10 cash app. Oh shit, y'all. We almost at that. What's that? 25, 35, 40. Yeah, 10 more hours and we'll be at the threshold, yo. And niggas ain't gotta send. I mean, Bullfro sent 25. Like, yo, we do $1 a piece, yo. A dollar hit. You know what I mean? That shit'll get us there in no time. But salute the SL, man. SL biggest supporter of the platform. Salute the Bullfro. Salute to anybody that ever downloaded. Rayski come to mind. What's my other man's name? I always forget your name because I don't see him that often. But he support the platform when he can. Jay Davis. God damn it, Jay Davis, that's you. Luffy. Super Luffy. Jay Davis. It was somebody else. Oh, my man, Daryl Harrod. I don't know what his name is on the YouTube tip, but he always support. Right, Miss Ash, that's a great point. Exactly. Cut C2K. That's how it's supposed to be. You're right though. But the guy mentioned Boosie. He say Webby don't even like when they reach out to Boosie for help. Like, yo, why do we do that with each other? Yo, why do we handicap each other, yo? That's what we do. We handicap each other. Oh, if you fuck with me, you can't fuck with nobody else. Like, niggas even say that shit on YouTube. Like, what the fuck? Like, what type of, like, nah, man. And that's one of the things I told myself, yo. I'm helping people, yo. Cause when I was coming up in YouTube, motherfuckers weren't telling me nothing. It took me so long to even figure out how to do the videos where I can move in the other side playing. Like, yo, motherfuckers wouldn't even give you just that little tidbit of information. So I say, man, fuck that. I'm gonna be totally different. If motherfucker need help with anything, you can hit me. My phone, my Instagram is always open, and I'm gonna respond. No matter how big I get, I ain't never gonna be on no Hollywood shit, yo, because I know better than that. You feel me? I know better than that, yo, and I ain't one of them people that's new to money. I had runs when I made thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I might didn't save the hundreds of thousands, but I done made it. You feel me? I mean, so I ain't gonna be one of them, yo. I ain't one of them ones that just got on YouTube and became popular. Motherfuckers need me in real life before YouTube. Now it's different now. I ain't gonna lie. When I was just in the city, yo, it was so many people. Yo, what's up, yo? You nigga from YouTube? Man, I appreciate that shit, man. See to everybody that seen me and shouted and saluted me, yo. Like that was major for me. That was major to see my city, because for the longest time I ain't even had support in the city. You feel me? So to see my city embrace what I do, man, I appreciate that, yo. But we still got a long way to go. Cause I stand on we gonna be one of the biggest, cause we gotta be, cause we better. You feel me? We gotta be one of the biggest because we better than these niggas. And that ain't me being cocky. That's me looking at them niggas, watching their videos, listening to their takes and saying, yo, this shit garbage. Straight up. You right, Bob. That probably is why he's struggling now. Krishan Rock, man. I think Krishan Rock is a fucking Krishan Rock is a typical Baltimorean. And what I mean by that is Krishan Rock family has family struggles. I think both her parents was getting high. They got a whole bunch of siblings. I think Krishan Rock done been through it. So Krishan Rock is still ignorant. You know. A lot of people, when you say ignorant, they think you saying dumb. No, ignorant is just you just don't know. So Krishan Rock is, and we saying it in real time because she's still young. So she making a lot of mistakes, and the companies that pays her is capitalizing off her mistakes, just like we talked about with the rap industry and Gucci. Same type of situation. Instead of them trying to mold her into being something better, there's no money in that. You know, there's more money in watching her self-destruct, and we're gonna pay her to do it. So that's what we saying from Krishan Rock, man. That's what we saying from Krishan Rock. We saying the companies capitalize off our ignorance and monetize off our ignorance. Yeah, she definitely got the bag, but can she keep the bag? Do she have enough knowledge and understanding to be able to keep the bag? I don't know. I'm willing to bet she making some horrible decisions. Having that baby by Blueface was a horrible decision. I think she could have done better, but it was the right thing to do for the people that's paying her, because who Blueface was, and that connection that they had, and that toxic relationship that was being protruded all over the internet and shown to the people. Like, this is what it's supposed to be. It's just crazy, man. You're right. It's just a cold world. You ain't lying, Scooby Doo. Yep. Right, Miss Ashton. Dang, you be saying a lot of shit I be saying. You right. I said that shit a couple days ago. The key to this shit is staying free. I mean, and I spoke about my nephew, how, you know, he'd come home, get some money, but he'd go back to prison. It's like, yo, what's the point? What's the point of making $100,000 if you're going to be locked up in a year? You might as well make $25,000 a year for the rest of your life. You're going to make out better in the long run. It's about the long run. You know, motherfuckers living for the moment. No, it's about living for the future. It's about putting the groundwork in now. Even with this YouTube shit, I've been putting in work so long, and I ain't ready to stop. No, it ain't paying off yet, but it will. You feel me? It'll pay off before it's all said and done. Before it's all said and done, it's gonna pay off. Cause I ain't gonna stop till it do. It's just about not giving up, not crashing out before your time come, and just you know, just keep it going. Keep it going. All right. God damn, y'all, we went a whole another hour and 5 minutes. Hey, yo, man, sleep to y'all, man. I think this is probably one of the better lives, y'all. I enjoyed the back and forths. I enjoyed the feedback. I think we had a great conversation. Make sure y'all share the lives. Make sure y'all We even almost got to the quota. I think we was 10 hours short of the quota today, but shit, it's the closest we got since we started the live. So salute to everybody that donated. Mikey, what it is? What the fuck it is? That's like my cousin right there. What it is, year. That's my man right there, Mikey, man. Straight up. The fuck you just coming in? Nah, I don't own no business. Yeah, you gotta hit my cash app, bro. Baltimore swag, bro. Baltimore swag the cash app. That's my man, yo. I told you you got cash app me, yo. Baltimore swag, yo. $ Baltimore swag. And that shit should pop up. Keep it G News. It should pop up. Keep it G News. Nah, I don't own no business. I just took him out not too long ago, man. The lady that twists me and my kids' hair is a beast. I wish I could know the name of her shop. I'll shout her out. Shorty is a monster. I'm talking about she twists my shit, man. My shit be good for like 3 months, 2 months. And she call you when it's your time to go again. I need to call her ass back. Yeah, you got cash at Baltimore swag, yo. You find it? She right off of Harford Road in Baltimore, like but the county part. And I don't know the name of her shop, but she a beast though. I recommend her to anybody, and her prices is affordable. Her prices is affordable. So let me know, Mikey. Let me know if you found it, yo, before I end the live. You got some type of message. God damn it. Yeah, we still got a long way to go though, y'all. But we gonna get there. Like I said, I ain't stopping until we do get there. We gonna get there, y'all. I got it, Mike. Man, salute to Mikey for the $25 cash app, man. Y'all showing off today. I told you we ain't had to do it. We could have just did $1. Everybody do $1. We could have got there. What's her number? I'll give y'all her number. She nice as a bitch, y'all. Hold up. Tell her Keep It G News sent you. She nice as a bitch. If you're in the Baltimore area, fuck with her. 410-615-1599. A beast on the locks. And her number's affordable. Tell her Keep It G News sent you, man. Man, salute, man. Salute to Kansas City, salute to Colorado. Straight up. I just was talking to somebody on the cruise that was from Colorado. Straight up. I appreciate though, y'all. I really love, and that's the crazy thing about it, y'all. I ain't even used to think I would like lives, but I really love doing live videos, y'all, because I love conversing with the people. You feel me? Like I really like the live videos, and I really don't want to stop them. But like I told y'all, it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense, you know, because if we doing 11 o'clock every day, yeah, if we doing 11 o'clock every day, that mean that's like I gotta punch in. So I gotta stop whatever I'm doing and make time, whatever I'm doing to make sure we get these lives in. Yeah, 1599. 410-615-1599. She right off Harford Road. She a beast. She a beast. I meant to catch her last time I was down there, but I ain't get a chance to catch up with her. But it's the summertime, so I'm being in the city a lot. Ain't no schooling session. I'm being in the city. That's one thing about home. I love to visit. It's just living there. So it's a whole nother issue. Man, you already know, Mike. You already know, man. That's the thing too, y'all. That's different than over here. A lot of people that watch my platform, motherfuckers know me in real life. Like these other niggas, you don't never see none of their homeboys or family members in the comments. He did another one. What you talking about the Shannon Sharp one? That interview went crazy. That shit went super duper dumb crazy. I know Shannon Sharp like, damn, that motherfucker shot to like 70 million. That was a hell of an interview. Cat Williams turned that shit up, yo. I hope Shannon Sharp broke some bread with him. I mean, if that's what I'm saying. If I do an interview like that, yo, I gotta double back and pay the nigga again. You feel me? Like I don't give a fuck what I paid you to do the interview. If you didn't give me an interview and that bitch do 70 million, I gotta double back and pay you again, my nigga. Straight up, yo. Just out the, just out the muscle. You feel me? That was a hell of an interview. That shit turned Shannon Sharp straight up. And I don't even like Shannon Sharp. I don't respect nobody that played the role in what happened with Kyrie Irving. Oh, alright. Yeah, I don't fuck with that, yo. Cause Kyrie Irving got done wrong, yo. Kyrie Irving got suspended for a tweet, yo, and all them black analysts played a role in it. And then when they laid the hammer on him, they then tried to come back and act like, oh no, now it's too much. Like nigga, nah, fuck you, man. What you mean it's too much? Y'all the ones to help push this shit. You feel me? And ain't don't complain now. I mean, don't complain now. You knew what y'all was doing when y'all did it. Cause y'all been doing it for years. Them leagues been using black media members to demean other black players. Kwame Brown put us on with that. Oh man, it's too late. It's too late to apologize. Y'all did that shit. So I've been holding a grudge against him, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, Chris and a number of other motherfuckers ever since that day. Cause I believe, yo, once a person show you that colors, yo, we gotta make them stand on it in our community. And when they show you that they for the other side and they not rocking with the people, yo, we gotta make them stand on it forever. You feel me? That ends the flip flopping. You know that now we know exactly where everybody lies. We don't, cause in our community, yo, it's too fucked up. We don't have time to in 2024 for somebody to be been watching for 15 years. We need to know exactly where they lie. We don't have time to still be trying to figure them out. You feel me? Meanwhile, they still eating off the community, but they don't really fuck with the community. No, fuck you forever. That's how I am. Straight up. I don't watch none of them niggas. Now, I will watch if it's a hot topic. Right, yeah, you're right. You're right. And they is doing Angel Reese dirty. Angel Reese really is the face of women's. She's the face of that rookie class. But they trying to make it Caitlin Clark. Yo, Angel Reese is doing her thing in the WNBA. She ain't getting bullied around like Caitlin Clark is. You know, Caitlin Clark is nice. But they trying to make a shoe fit that don't fit. You know what I mean? Move on to the next person, yo. The crown might be too heavy for her right now, but Angel Reese will fit that motherfucker just fine. You feel me? Angel Reese out that bitch playing like a dub. Straight up. Straight the fuck up, man. Straight up. But you got all these niggas, Charles Barkley, Shaq, and all these LeBron James. Throw him in the mix. All these other motherfuckers pushing and rooting for Caitlin Clark. Nah, fuck no. Just because that's the thing to do. That's what they're told to do. That's where the money at. But Angel Reese really is the face of that class. And there's some girls that are smoked for real, both of them in basketball. That ain't getting the credit. That ain't getting the shine. That deserve it. That deserve it. That women's been nice, man. I remember when they first started that league. That's what's up. That's what's up. I didn't even know she did that. I didn't even know she did that. I fuck with Shorty. And man, I hope she know I fuck with her. If I didn't fuck with her, I had some information, yo, that I could have released on her, and that shit would have been devastating. And I ain't do it. Just cause out the strength, she from my city, and I fucks with her. Straight up. That shit could have went crazy. It could have blew my channel up and everything. But that's when that's when integrity supposed to override all. And I chose integrity over that shit. Everything ain't about views, y'all. Everything ain't about money, yo. I think integrity overrides all that shit. I think if you got enough integrity, you're gonna get the money eventually. That's what I believe. But yo, we ready to go though, y'all. Salute to everybody yo that donated. Yo, salute to all y'all gay. Yo, y'all keep me on this bitch all fucking night. It's gonna be 3 o'clock in the morning. We still gonna be live. Anyway, but y'all appreciate y'all. Yo, check out my latest. I think I did 2-3 videos in the last couple of days. Y'all go back and check them out. 2 I'm on YSL. I did 1 on Bloodhound. Lord Jeff. I think we got a live. Man, we've been working, y'all. We got a lot of videos. So if you're new to the channel, go back and check them out. Leave a comment. After this video is over, leave a comment. Share the live if you haven't already. Like the video if you haven't already. And we out.